I admire those who explore the world through food and would like to do the same. The Association of Food Journalists Code of Ethics state that we take pride in our work and respect the work of others. Social media is not a refuge from the expectations of exemplary code. Food journalists should observe the association's standards in all public communication. Factual errors should be corrected promptly and prominently. We do not abuse our positions. Food journalists should not flaunt their titles in hopes of securing favors for themselves, their friends, or their relatives. We avoid conflicts of interest. The association is committed to the absolute separation of editorial responsibilities and advertising interests. If an article or publication receives sponsorship, it must be clearly noted. We recognize and respect diversity. Food journalists should avoid perpetuating stereotypes and prejudice. We are committed to total transparency in our work. If food journalists accept anything for free, including a meal or product sample, it must be acknowledged in coverage of the item or experience. Noma, a restaurant located in Copenhagen, known for using local Nordic ingredients in foraged food, has been ranked as the best restaurant in the world by Restaurant Magazine each year since 2010. In America, we do things differently. We have become disconnected from our food.
Drive me on an In-N-Out mission, please. Drive me on an In-N-Out mission, please.
Well, by now you've probably heard about the horse meat scandal that made people throughout Europe sick to their stomachs. People were outraged after they found out that horse meat was in their food when they thought it was all beef. Well, it sparked a discussion about how much we really know about what we're eating. And while horse meat seems to be taboo, what happens on farms here in the U.S. may make your stomach even more uneasy. Disturbing images like the ones you see on your screen now of animals being abused and inhumane working conditions, they've been brought to light by undercover journalists and whistleblowers. But in some states, it may be difficult or impossible to expose these conditions. In the state of Illinois, this is the latest state to pass these so-called ag-gag bills, which outlaws making such images public.
Here comes synthetic food and their big money. And they want to control our body and soul.
I love food, but I do not agree with the mass production that is ever so present in our food industry. I think this is a disconnect we no longer deal with that allows for us as Americans to partake in this indulgence with no conscience. I went through a phase when Costco would disgust me. I would take a look around at all the packaged meats readily available in the masses for the simple convenience of our own consumption. I wondered how much of this meat would actually be consumed, how much didn't, how many animals died for nothing, and how many animals died inhumanely just for the sake of us being able to walk into a store and have the option to buy any meat at any time for our own convenience. The accessibility of products made for us in the masses is our country, capitalism. Our country thrives off of how convenient things are available for our own consumption at the compromise of our health and the fair treatment of animals and ourselves. As long as we keep consuming and they keep seeing profits, the vicious cycle will continue.
Yeah, I know that people think that fast food is nasty, but I don't care if I gotta get lipoplasty, cause this burger making me feel something holy. For God so loved the world that he gave his only.
For me, the most realistic, the change that it would be most realistic to hope for is a vast expansion of food truck, food cart, food stall culture, where you have one chef, one cook, somebody out there making pho or tacos out of, they show up, they make fresh tortillas, they bring enough meat and enough vegetables to sell for the day. When they run out, they go home. That's fast food. It's faster than the King, the Clown, and the Colonel. It's cheaper. It's actually better for you, and it's delicious. And you're supporting a local person who actually cooks.